We've had, obviously, a lot of violence.
Right now at 5:30, 13 murders, 4 in just the last 12 days. And it's why this morning New Haven's mayor and police chief unveiled the Elm City's multi-step approach it hopes will get gun violence under control as we head into the summer. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live at the mobile newsroom in the Elm City with all those details. Matt.
Well, Aaron, one part of the process is those walking beats are going to be back. Very popular. A lot of folks are going to be happy. In fact, the chief said the beats actually returned starting on Monday, so they're already doing them. But she did say that they're not going to be everywhere throughout the city. They're actually going to be focused and targeted on those areas where they're seeing those increases in crime.
We're facing an incredible challenge right now.
Last year at this time, there had been just 4 homicides in New Haven. This year, there have been 4 in just the last 12 days, bringing 2021's count up to 13. The latest, a deadly shooting inside a home on Sherman Parkway last night.
The police can't do this alone. We need others to come to the table.
Today at its CompStat meeting, New Haven's chief and mayor outlined the Elm City strategy to combat the recent rise in violent crime. The shooting task force is expanding, and the walking beats and bike patrols have been restored, something officers say they hear about all the time.
Whether it be Fairhaven, The Hill, Westville, Beaver Hills, the people in the community are asking for more police officers, specifically officers walking.
When it comes to intervention and suppression, the city is also increasing the number of its street outreach workers that work with adults and teens identified as high risk when it comes to getting involved with gun violence.
What is the plan that this mayor and this department have for this community?
Reverend Dr. Boise Kimber, a vocal critic of the mayor, says if the city doesn't take control of the violence, it will only get worse as we head into the summer.
It is a 911. People are afraid in this city because you never know where a bullet is going to come from.
And for the former police detective that heads up New Haven's Project Longevity, which calls in those at risk for gang violence for a sit-down, he says everyone needs to play a part.
I always point out, instead of pointing that one finger at the police and at the city government and what they're not doing or what they're doing, remember there are 3 fingers pointed back at you.
And Reverend Kimber says he and other New Haven pastors are hoping to have a sit down with the mayor and the chief sometime soon. No word yet on when that meeting will take place. We're live at the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Matt.